Basically, this is a what's on my iPhone messy edition. Looking like I'm trying to be a roadman and that. This is what it looks like. So literally, like, I can click here and it'll take me to Snap to take a pic. So a lot of people ask me what apps I use for disposables. I used to literally make edits for all my favourite YouTubers on VideoStar, but anyone that makes edits for me, I literally know your pain. I love you so much. Basically, if you're a stalker like me, you like to have that app. But no, I'm now going to show you guys how I do edit my pictures.
It's getting closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought I would do something that is pretty highly requested. I'm gonna bring my camera on down because I'm not that tall. But today's video, I thought I would actually do a what's on my iPhone / how I edit my Insta pics. You guys seem to always want to know how I do this, and you all want to know what's on my iPhone. So what's not a better time to do it than on a video and show you guys everything. This is super unprepared. I haven't even literally organised my phone or anything. So yeah, basically this is a what's on my iPhone messy edition. But I'm going to insert a clip here. So starting off, we literally... Oh, it needs to start screen recording. Starting off, we literally just have my home screen and it literally just looks like this in case the screen recording doesn't work. It's just pretty basic. It just has the date and time, obviously, and this. But apparently Snapchat's done some new filter, which I am actually really excited to use. I'm going to take this off now. Looking like I'm trying to be a roadman and that. But yeah, apparently Snapchat, well, I know they have. Snapchat have done this new filter thing and I'm actually really excited to use it, where like you can add something to like widget or something. There we go, I've done it. So this is what it looks like. So literally, like, I can click here and it'll take me to Snap to take a pic. But obviously we're not going to do that right now. So yeah, that is the front of my home screen. I made that on Fonto, and if you guys want me to show you how to do that, then I will definitely do a video on that one day. Then let's actually open up my phone and see what we have on here. So my background is just me and Scarlett because yeah, we went on holiday and that's kind of where we met. So I always kind of like to remind myself of when I was in Spain and that picture because I think it's really cute. So yeah, that's a picture of me and Scarlett. Then obviously I have calendar, we have photos, normal settings, reminders, health, and then we have this folder which is shopping. To be fair, I don't really use apps to shop as much as I used to. I don't really just use websites now. But if I was to use an app, then I would use these apps. But I only really use PLT and Amazon on here. And then I just go on Opoly, online. Zara I don't really use online anymore. But yeah, these are kind of the apps that I would use. Clock, this is kind of like a basic, I think, for a front cover of your phone. And then here is where it gets a little bit more messy and interesting. So starting off up here, we have watch. So I don't really watch Netflix on my phone either. I'm more of like watching Netflix on TV or massive screens. So I do have Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, Sonos, Prime, Sky Go and all 4. But like I said, yeah, like I don't really use half of these apps. I just normally watch TV and have apps on Sky. But this is actually my Spotify in case you guys want to go follow. I will show you guys now. I have quite a lot of playlists on here. Right now this one's my favourite, it's the Vibe one. It's got quite a lot of songs on there that I listen to quite a lot. But yeah, that is my playlist. So I love Spotify, I'm always on there. Then we've got the fitness app. So Hedger is something to do with my netball club. Then we've got some interval training that I used to do, but now I go to the actual gym, I don't use that anymore. I used to have a PT, so my PT is that fitness app. Obviously that's just to track everything I'm doing. Oh. And then also clues on here and NHS COVID-19. I don't really know why Clue and NHS are on my fitness, but I think that's from ages ago. Then we've got the disposables. So a lot of people ask me what apps I use for disposables. I normally use the Days Cam one, as that's just my favourite app. But then I also use another one which isn't on there. I will get to that in a bit. But that is one of the disposable apps I use. And basically, it makes the vintage pictures that you could have seen before like this. Like these are the kind of vintage pics you can get. And then yeah, we have editing, which this is kind of what I used to use but I don't really use anymore. So like Frames, Polaroid, VideoStar. I used to literally make edits for all my favourite YouTubers on VideoStar, but I used to spend so much money on packs that I decided to stop but anyone that makes edits for me, I literally know your pain. I love you so much. YouTube Studio, obviously I use quite a lot. Fonto I use to make my thumbnails. Airbrush, I use that normally to like remove backgrounds, or if like the other day for example I looked really pale and I really wanted to look more tanned, and the filter I was using was making me look orange and I didn't want people to call me orange, so I was like so I used like this tan thing on there, which was like a filter that I used. And then I have Heyday, Canva. I don't really use these apps anymore, but I used to. Foreo, Free Prints, and yeah, these are just kind of random folders that I have. And we've got the Sociable, which is like WhatsApp, Messages, FaceTime. I'd say in a day I spend the most time on WhatsApp, Snapchat and Instagram and TikTok. Like WhatsApp I'm on all the time to communicate with family and friends, and my manager has WhatsApp and that's how we communicate, so I'm always on there on weekdays. And then Messages I use quite a lot on FaceTime. I'm always on FaceTime to someone. Then we've got this, which is Google Classroom. Then we've got Mail, Gmail. I use them normally to email back a lot of my teachers mainly, and then obviously it's just emails, like everyone knows what emails is for. My Ed, something to do with school, and Google, I think that's Google Calendar, but I normally just use normal calendar. Then here we've got Facebook, Twitter. Pinterest is something that I'm heavily into. I love Pinterest. I'm literally always on here trying to find like new cool things. This is my Pinterest in case you guys was interested in going to follow me on there. But I do have quite a lot of like different pins, and I posted on there a few times. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, obviously you can. And then I've got Messenger, TikTok, Instagram. These are all just apps that I use basically every single day. Then we've just got this, which is called No. I don't know why it's called No. But yeah, we have a folder called No, and it has basically football and gym on here. This is mainly just Arsenal stuff that I use. So like Flash Score is like a football, what do you call it? Like it comes up with the scores. Sky Sports, everyone knows what Sky Sports is. Arsenal app, Live Player, I can get like streams on there. And then Pure Gym is just Pure Gym. Then we've got this, which is just random Thought Park app. I haven't been Thought Park in a year, hence why the app's not downloaded anymore. And then countdowns. This has got so many countdowns from when I used to like have a countdown for school and everything when I'm gonna leave school. Tragic. Food, we've just got like Domino's, things like this, but like I was saying, I mean some of these, I don't even know where Food Hub is. I think that's when I was in Manchester, and that Sprinkles is when I went and stayed with my friends, so I don't go there very often. That's hence why it's like on download. Then we got the weather apps, obviously, just have quite a lot of weather apps. And then Waze is like, if you guys don't know what Waze is, it's like better than Google Maps for when it comes to like tracking and like directions for the cars. Not that I drive, but I always do it for my mum. And then we have like Amazon Alexa, which I've currently lost the cable to mine, which is very sad. But yeah, I just have this, which is like weird things that I've just always had. And then we have this, which is random. Uni Days, Uber, Locket and Flow I use. Flow is my favourite thing for my periods. I literally have to use this to make sure that I know what is going on, because genuinely I have the worst periods ever, and I like to know when hell is about to start, so that's why I have Flow. Then we have Trainline, Sky Sports Scores, Junior Gunner. So basically Trainline is just like an app where you can basically book train journeys. So when I went to Norwich, I booked it on Trainline, but also like I just use that for literally like looking for when the next train is. I think it's so much easier than anything else. So Sky Sports Scores, I feel like that's kind of, you can know what that is from what I just said. You look at scores on there. Junior Gunners, so basically if you're an Arsenal fan, you can get a Junior Gunner membership, which means you get tickets for like 20 quid, and you buy like a membership and you can get put forward for literally like anything, like getting your shirt signed. There's all sorts. But yeah, I've always been on Junior Gunners since I was little, so I've always been having this app on my phone, so that's cute. B-Reel, obviously we all know what B-Reel is. If you don't, you're living under a rock. Basically B-Reel, it goes off every day at a random time every day, and you have 2 minutes to be real, and if you miss it you can still be real, but you're not really being real as if you was. But sometimes I'm at school and don't see it till I leave, and that's why I'm late, or I just plan to be late because like I'll be at a football match and want to show off that I'm at a football match. Then we have Dazcam. This is the app I normally use for pictures. So as you guys can see here, like there's pictures of me and Ellie. It is my favourite disposable app, and it saves directly to your phone, which is why I really like it. Then we have the Costa coffee app. I'm always in Costa, so it just makes sense. This is something that I downloaded randomly when I went to an event. They just said download our app and you get a free bundle. So I done it and I got a free bundle. So yeah, Life 360, I'm obviously not going to click on it because it will show everyone's locations. But I use Life 360 with my friend Scarlett, Lennon, Luke and a few other friends. But yeah, it's just a really funny thing because like we all like send each other like little like love yous when we're just like sitting in our rooms and they're going out or whatever, or like stay safe, or like telling them to charge their phone. Basically, if you're a stalker like me, you like to have that app. Snapchat, pretty straightforward. Use Snap all the time. Lobby, I haven't used that in so long, but I downloaded it because it was like a craze to get. I got it and I didn't really understand the craze, if I'm honest, but I did get Lobby. Vinted I sell on, so if you guys want to get anything, basically I don't sell on it, I don't even go on this app. Like rarely you'll see me be on this app, but I do sell things on here. This is my Vinted if you guys wanted to be on there. But yeah, I'm not the one that sells the clothes. It's a family member of ours, but not my mum, not my sisters or anything like that. Like cousin that does it. So if you're getting replied to, it's not from me, because sometimes people are like, hi Ami, and my cousin's like, Amelie, what do I do? Then Young Driver, so I've done a course with Young Drivers where I've got to drive a car at my age, and I've like been moved up to levels. So I done my online like tick box on the app. Shop, I don't know what that is. Dropbox, I'm not too sure what that is either. And also Exposed, I downloaded that before because it was really fun in Spain. Love Island app, I mean Love Island's not on right now, so not really no point of me having that downloaded, but I do have it. Lightroom, Dream Team, Premier League and Blur Photo Editor. So I use the Blur Photo Editor once a year, and that's when I had to blur my school uniform out for the first year of school. But I guess I won't be using that anymore because I've done my first day of school and I've never got to do one of them again, so always amazing. But no, I'm now going to show you guys how I do edit my pictures. So I get quite a lot of questions about this. So basically I use this app, which is the Adobe Lightroom. This is now my favorite app when it comes to editing pics, and I'm going to show you why. So for example, this is a picture I have, okay? Oh, how do we make it go back to, hang on, we need to make it go back to normal. So this is a picture that my sister took for me, okay? So as you guys can see, it's nice, it's quite dull. So what I like to do is go into the light, and I like to just expand the light by around 22. So you'll see at the top it comes up, and then the contrast, I don't really like up here, so I normally go kind of down to like -15. Or that is quite a little bit too much. We're going to do +6. So as you guys can see, it's just kind of brighten my photo up and enhance me a little bit to make me more of like a focus. And then with shadows, I mean, you can go down like that, or you can go up, but I personally like kind of literally just going like -3 of that. And then you can go whites, and we go around +16, and then blacks we go quite low. And then as you guys can see, it's just kind of made my picture more enhanced, more Pinteresty, but obviously you're not editing your waist or anything like that. You're literally just editing the filters on your picture, and this is how I kind of get the enhancements that I like. So that's literally all I do when it comes to pictures, and I actually got this idea from Soph Pontin, so credits to her. But yeah, that's literally all I do for editing pictures. And then I literally go into my Insta. Oh, hi Blinking Smooth. Sometimes I like to literally, like when I go on, say I'm gonna post, where's a picture of me that I can post? Say I was to post this, then sometimes I go up like at the top where the magic wand is and just put it back down to normal. And sometimes it kind of does like this weird effect to it. But yeah, normally I just put it back down to normal. And then I could go edit sometimes and like brightness, we can make it a bit brighter. I mean, that's a really, really bad example. Let's find an actual picture of me. Like this one, for example. So I took this at Arsenal. So it kind of just does this automatically, as you guys can see. So you can kind of just bring it back down so it's normal. And then I like to kind of either add the brightness up, which I'm not going to do for this one. I'm going to go down. As you guys can see, it's just made it a little bit more dark. And then sometimes I just like to do this, which is sharpen. And then you can just kind of sharpen your face, not too much, but enough. And then as you guys can see, it has changed it quite a bit when it comes to like making you, I don't know how to explain it. It just works for me, and I really like doing that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and the ending really did help any one of you guys out. I'm actually going to be doing something else tonight, which is showing you guys basically like a picture video, I don't know what it's called, show me a picture of / video, and I feel like that's gonna be really fun, so I'm really excited to do that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna do a shout out of the week, and that shout out of the week is actually from my Instagram. This is my Instagram if you guys want to go follow me on there. It's Ami Charlize, and we're gonna shout out the first person to follow, which is this person here. Just followed you, your name it's Zara. So Zara, you just got to follow back. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, and if you did get to the end, make sure to comment a blue love heart. I love to see who like gets to the end of my videos. I think it's kind of interesting. Maybe you don't care, but I do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I love you all so much. Thank you for all the opportunities you guys have been giving me recently, and yeah,